Got a vision, got entertainment. You know the rules. You definitely know how the fuck we play. Yeah, man. You see what it is. You definitely see what type of time we on. You see the title, and we definitely gonna discuss it, man. It's been an uproar from OG Melly Mel. He made a comment, a statement, speaking on Eminem. He stated that he wouldn't be where he's at if he wasn't Caucasian. He stated that he should be in the top 5 because he's Caucasian. Maybe I quoted that last statement wrong. He actually didn't say that he shouldn't be in the top 5 because he's Caucasian. He stated that. I said that wrong. He stated that he's in it because he's Caucasian, which I said in the beginning. But mind you, right, it's kind of heartbreaking, and then it's understandable at the same time. The heartbreaking part about it is that, you know, Melly Mel, he comes from an era, a time frame. I'm trying to let y'all people understand. And 50 Cent said this in an Instagram post defending Eminem. And basically what he said was, Melly Mel, when you was hot, when you was the man, when you was on top of the rap game, rappers wasn't really making money off of rap. The profit was really crack. When you was on top of the rap game, crack was the profit. If you was a rapper, you was 9 times out of 10, you was getting chump change. The real money makers was the crack dealers. And you know that was a long, long time ago. We talking 80s. In 2023. Hip hop evolved. It grew in so many ways. Do black males, alpha males, men, do we run this hip hop shit? Absolutely. Is this our shit? Absolutely. Do we dominate this shit? Absolutely. Are we the best at this shit? Absolutely. But we cannot deny what other races had added to the culture. We cannot deny what other people, other influences, other all genres, from rock music to jazz music to hip hop to country. You got the other side. They admire us so much that they imitate, try to sound like, want to be like, and guess what? It's aggravating. Makes you irate to see someone try to be like us, want to be down like us, want to sing like us, want to talk like us. I get it. It's like, it's cringy. But then you got others. Can't help who they are. They can't help how they was born. Can't help pause what dick they got shot out of. Some people ain't asked to be here. And they come into this world and they have a passion in the art form and they love a thing called hip hop. They fall in love just like we did. It's alright if someone falls in love with the art form of hip hop. Then it's times you want to mimic it. You're rapping in the mirror. You're writing raps. You're starting to be involved. But you're white. And people look at you like, what are you doing? Love this shit though. Despite that you're white, despite that people in your community is telling you like, what are you doing? You still love this shit. Obviously, you love it. Then you start to put yourself involved and start rapping and stuff like that. And people looking at you like, yo, this is not it. No matter what they tell you, you still love this shit. Even before you was even professional and decided to go with it, you probably had years and years like, why you listen to this shit? What are you doing? I say that to say this, that man came in the game loving it before he was even who he was. And been hated for that, wanted to pursue it, been hated for that, wanted to make it happen and take it to the next level, and been hated for that, booed. Your own peers telling you like, fam, what are you doing? After all that hate, still got the courage to get up and say, you know what? I ain't gonna give up. I'm gonna do this. You start battling local scenes, areas. People booing you still, but you don't quit. Some people hearing you be like, he's nice. He's white, but he's nice. Your name's starting to circulate. You're starting to go places, starting to go here and here, state to state, starting to get battles. Name is becoming. Then you get recognized. Then a popular producer grab you. He don't even believe who you are. And then he meets you and see. And then you make magic happen. And out of all those hate through their years, all that stampede and knocking who this man is, he still stayed in love with the art form. Been bashed for it, been disrespected by it. And still fell in love with the shit. Still kept pursuing. That's hunger, yo. A lot of people don't have that against them, and they keep going. A lot of people have that against them, and they just gonna be like, man, fuck this shit. It ain't worth it. They kept going, kept pursuing after all the hate. They bumps into Dr. Dre, and they make magic happen. I know. I'm talking about me. Me personally, me. When I first heard about him, it was this underground kid. I knew him personally. His name was Infrared. Not Infrared from the Rough Riders. It was a kid named Infrared. He used to battle kids. He was a local battle MC. He was with my crew in the Parkchester area in the late 90s, like 97, 98. This kid had dreads. His name was Infrared. He used to battle. He had a little local name. I don't know what happened to his kid, but he was involved in one of these battles in Manhattan that Eminem was involved in. And I remember him. We was smoking some weed. This kid was like, man, I just left this competition thing I was in. There's this white boy named Eminem, man. This dude was taking heads. He said he didn't win the battle, but he was like, wow. He's like, I thought I had the battle, but he was like, it didn't happen. But he said he didn't win, but he said what he was hearing him battling, because there was a lot of people battling. This was 1997. I remember him telling me this, and I can never forget that name. I'm like, okay, all right, because I know what he was into. I don't know what happened to this kid. He stopped talking and he stopped rapping. I haven't seen him, but he was definitely kind of like in the game. Like he was, I remember this kid, Infrared, dreadlocks. I don't know what happened to this dude, but anyway, that was late 97. 99, somewhere in 99, late 99, I believe. I don't know. Sometime in 99. Maybe the summer, maybe late 99. I don't know. But all I know is, hi, my name is Hi. I seen that record. I seen the video. I looked at it. That first verse went through. Second verse was ending. I said to myself, this kid is gonna go platinum. This kid is on his way for destiny. It's the first time of me hearing it. And it wasn't because, he was killing it. He was saying something out ordinary. It was what he was bringing to the table. He was on some comedic shit. He was trying to make you laugh. He was witty with lines. He had a disrespectful aura about him. Cocky, swag type. Don't give a fuck. It was fresh. It was different. Like, Diddy came out with that I don't give a fuck type shit. And it was more and more you hear him, you're like, who is this kid? Slim Shady LP dropped. 3 million copies later. Forcibly record with. That was 1999. We in 2023. Guess what? He is still on the topic of people's tongue. That says a lot. No matter how you feel about him, no matter how you look, how you care, how you think, whatever you see him as, you cannot deny him as one of the top vultures in this motherfucking culture. It's been 23 years, damn near. Look, I say this to say this. He's at where he's at in this hip-hop game, but it is because of us black people accepting him. Believe it or not, if it wasn't for us, he would not be where he's at right now. I tell you that. He's here where we are because people say, yo, you got it. You good. Go ahead. If we didn't accept that shit from the beginning, he wasn't going to make it in this motherfucker. But when people heard that, hi, my name is, you either smiled, laughed, or you said, what the fuck is this? The majority of people were smiling and laughing and wanted to see more and more. And it's 2023. And now he's in everybody's different top 5, top 10, some not, some may, but we still talking about him. Can you name 10 other white motherfuckers that we still talking about? We still talk about Nas, we still talk about Pop, we still talk about Biggie, we still talk about Jay-Z. It's so far and far. We still mention Rakim, that name, KRS. It's millions of black motherfuckers that I can name. I can give you 55 great black hip-hop historian MCs. Can I give you 55 white hip-hop historian MCs? No, I can give you 100 hip-hop black historian raw MCs. Can I give you 100 white hip-hop story raw MCs? It's impossible. So why are we mad at one person that mastered this art form? Ask yourself that. Melly Mel, man, listen, like I said, man, God bless you, brother. I wish you the best. It's amazing that you're 61 and you look like you look. Being that you worked out and you buff because you did all the drugs that was active back then and you still alive. Your back ain't order. You're not walking like, now the dope heads walk like this. When they walk with their back, when you see in the hood, like in Harlem and Washington Heights, on one of them old people that's like 60 years old, they walking and their back is out from doing all that dope. You've been through all that era. And you still looking like the Black Wolverine. So salute to you. I just hate to see that you're bitter. And guess what? If it was a white LeBron that was scoring and did what LeBron did these past years, society would be mad too. That's just the bottom line. Got a vision, got the tape, you know the rules, and how the fuck we play.